Hey, I know you're excited about our review, and so am I. But here's the thing. These reviews take a lot of energy, have to write a lot of jokes, and it just gets to be a lot, you know? Well, I found a better way to make these. Introducing ReactBot, the ultimate reactionary companion.
Totally.
God, I'm just a genius. So anyway, the movie is The Princess and the Goblin. Let's just get going. Let's take a look.
The movie begins with this really trippy view of a sunrise over a mountain range. I mean, just look at this. It's just a big mess of colors.
Well, what do you think, ReactBot?
I just failed my try not to laugh challenge.
See, this is truly the life of the greatest, well, an okay YouTuber. Oh, you just got a message from someone. The doctor? He's such a turd. What do you think, ReactBot?
Pathetic. You can do better.
Yeah, bring him on. Holy smokes! It's Jack's Films! I love Jack's Films!
Glorious Doof, you are not worthy of using ReactBot. Like, who do you think you are?
Oh, okay. Well, goodbye, ReactBot. Well, I'm by myself. Right, Netster? Are you implying that I'm nobody? No. Is Wankenstein around? No, he's getting parts. What for? Don't worry about it. Okay, well, let's actually get into this movie.
By the way, don't mind this missing space at the top. You're gonna see a lot of that in this movie. I have a feeling that it's not part of the original release, but probably a defect when the movie was ripped to be put onto a digital format. Anyway, the first bit of action we see is the king riding away with some dudes, going somewhere. He talks about not being concerned with the safety of his daughter Irene because she was in the hands of their beloved nanny. So for fun, Irene decides to hide. So while Irene hides, the nanny quickly gives up and spews some facts that come off as, well, kind of weird.
Look, come on out. I know you're here somewhere. Oh, all right. I'll just have to wait. Oh, she's a lovely girl. Really regal. Well, she would be, wouldn't she? What with her being a princess.
Oh, no. My cat got out. And she loves to run underneath cars. What will I? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take a nap. She is a cat with, black rings around the tail, brown haired, short tabby, so she's a female, she's spayed, because I don't like those kitty slime trails across my floor. I mean, I like pussy, I like slime, but, pussy cat pussy is just not something I'm into, Yeah.
I must find...
Yep, the nanny does indeed pass out.
Oh, good. I think she's asleep.
Let's do that blood ritual.
Come on, Turnip.
By the way, naming your cat Turnip, I thought it was a little weird at first, but I admit, it grew on me.
Come on, Mr. Mole. It won't hurt you, silly.
I'm not kidding. She goes to coax this mole out of a hole so her cat can torment it.
She's growing up to be a royal serial killer. Huzzah!
Luckily, God's had enough of this shit, and a hand reaches out and tries to gank the cat.
Oh, Turnip!
But not my kitty, because she's perfect and better than your kitty.
She tries to run away from whatever's pushing up dirt, probably Bugs Bunny, trying to get to her. And yeah, she goes anywhere but to the adult who's like 100 feet away. Yeah, fuck you, nanny. You can stay in the danger. Hey, that tree is scary.
Wait. This isn't a bit?
No, it's not. Where is it?
Where's what?
Wankenstein's chip that makes crypto coins.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You retards are still on that crypto bullshit?
Hey, you can't say that. That's offensive.
You're holding me at gunpoint! Fuck you!
I mean, he has a point. Where's the chip?
I didn't know it existed. Are you even surprised something like that exists? Actually, yeah, because it can't kill anyone.
So you don't know where the chip is. Do you know where he works?
You'd think he makes stuff here, but I've never seen him actually make anything here.
So, now what? Can we just kill this asshole?
Yeah, I'm such an asshole. Here, I'll gladly take one for the team.
I think that's what he wants. Hey, you just called me the R word. With all due respect, you are being a retard. When does Wankenstein get back?
I have no idea.
I guess we wait.
Can I continue my review, at least?
Oh, so that's what you were doing. Sure, buddy. Go for it.
Thanks. Anyway...
She runs through the forest being afraid of trees, I guess.
Where are we?
Sunkist has been searching and searching for new kinds of fun fruit trees, funny enough to grow new kinds of fun fruits.
I mean, to be fair, everything evil that ever existed is in this woods, including a fucking dragon. How has nobody not noticed all these dangerous creatures less than a mile from the castle? But when all hope is lost, a light appears.
There's a power in every breath. There's a power in every...
They actually hate his singing so much that they run away. Oh, I'd rather listen to Enrique Iglesias. Ah.
All I need is a rhythm divine. Lost in the music, your heart will be mine.
After he shuts the fuck up, he hears the princess crying.
How did she not hear him? Well, okay, I mean, she was crying, so maybe she did hear him.
Are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
You look all right.
I was a bit frightened, that's all.
Frightened? You don't have to be frightened now. There's one thing they can't stand. It's a song. They hate music.
Yeah, it's the music they hate. I wonder. I'm not scared. I have courage. You can...
Sit down and shut up! So, why aren't you wearing a mask? Man, shit's expensive. That's why we're here.
He explains that the people from the castle don't know anything about the Goblin issue, but everyone else does.
I feel like that's something you want to talk to your representative about. I mean, whatever, but, you know.
While the kid walks Princess Irene back to the castle.
Don't they teach you anything in that castle of yours?
Of course they do. Reading, writing, arithmetic.
Arithmetic? Great. That'll help with the goblins. At least you'll be able to count them.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Algebra, right? And before she even knows his name...
You'll be safe now. See you again,
Irene.
See you again, Irene.
Let me give you a kiss.
Slut. Slut.
They go in for a kiss, but they're interrupted by... I don't really know. The nanny who's been calling out her name the whole time, and suddenly it matters? Anyway, the kid finds out that he just helped rescue a princess.
Wait! You didn't tell me your name.
Curdy! It's Curdy!
Cuddy.
Total fucking slut.
Princess Irene tells the nanny about the goblins, and the nanny doesn't believe her, because, you know, no one ever told the government about the threat plaguing their land.
Well, Princess, what are you going... Oh, no, oh, help! Ah, oh! Irene? Irene, where are you?
Hello, Looty. Don't worry, I'll help you.
Great, thanks, movie. I didn't realize she was mentally disabled. Now I feel like a butthead. Well, almost like a butthead.
You're calling us butthead? The guy calls you a retard, but buttheads cross the line? Like, bro, we're not exactly good guys. No, but think of all the good we can do with that crypto chip. We keep telling ourselves that, but I don't think we'll be helping anyone else.
The maid accidentally steps on the cat's tail, causing it to fly across the room and tear down the curtains. This reveals a Sharingan, which marks a door that the cat Scooby-Doo's through.
Little do people realize, this is a precursor to Naruto. Yeah, they're training child soldiers to fight each other. It's okay because it's kid-on-kid violence, and that's just awesome. If I had a kid, I'd have him fight other kids like Pokemon.
Because I didn't notice a screaming animal tearing through cloth and disappearing through the door, our princess gets busy kicking the nanny out. You know, Clara wouldn't put up with this bullshit. I miss Clara.
Who do you think has to plant, water, and fertilize these flowers? Maybe you think they just grow like this all by themselves, huh?
She does find the Sharingan, and she does go through the door. This leads to a massive but secret part of the castle. I mean, it's enormous. I mean, it's so big, you can fit at least 3 people in it.
My dear architect, the castle is perfect, but, how do you get in that big section right up there? That's the secret area of the castle. But that's like 50% of it. I know, isn't it cool? Execute this man!
She comes across that window from Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, that one. And as it turns out, it's the slide level from Mario. She finds herself then opening the door to hell.
How are you?
Been better. How about you?
Not bad.
Good to hear. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
As it turns out, this whole thing was her ancestor's ghost calling for her. Good thing that cat just happened to get stepped on, otherwise her plan wouldn't have worked.
Kids, gather. Remember, if you get lost, kick a cat. You may feel the truth within you as you do.
I haven't got a great-great-great-great-great-grandmother.
I'm not as great as all that.
But you must be terribly old.
You want to talk shit about Granny? Huh? I'll give you shit to talk about.
So the grandmother, yeah, that's what she's called, tells her while bending reality that Irene will end up running into trouble soon, and that she will be looking out for her. I'm not gonna lie, the magic shown here, it's pretty cool. We cut to Curdy, who's telling his dad about the night before.
But look out for those goblins. They're evil. If they want something, nothing will stop them. Not even your singing.
Yeah, son, even with their terrible singing, you cannot stop these goblins. It's only 1 red mana, and they will goblin grenade your ass. I love this.
Later, while working in the mines, Curdy hears something.
Where's that noise coming from? Where am I? Oh no, goblins.
You know, interesting reaction. Mine would be, ah, oh God, ah, I don't want to die. Ah. Oh! You know, some people would say that his bones would be pudding, and normally would agree, but when I was his age, really, I jumped off a lot of things and took a lot of big spills, and I turned out, well, kind of okay. But young people are really resilient when it comes to just fall damage. I mean, here, look at this clip.
We actually had a take where his shoe actually gets caught on the rail of my deck, and he fell maybe 8 feet onto his face. He did thankfully walk away without a scratch.
I wish I still had that footage. You know, it's just got lost over the years. But it would have been amazing to see the trip and just how he was just perfectly okay after landing on his face like that. Well, I mean, he has a little bit of brain damage. He does believe the moon is real.
The moon is real.
Next, you're gonna tell me that Australia is a country.
I'm confused.
No wonder these guys are robbing us. They're so dumb they can't get a job.
I have a gun.
Anyway.
A glump? Are you hurt?
No, I don't think so, Mump.
Wait, how did they not see the kid? The snake was so far back, he would have had to turn to get it. Whatever. By the way, I really appreciate how they use that snake as a whip. That's some Flintstone shit right there. So as it turns out, the goblins are transporting the stones to make a dam.
A meeting in the Royal Hall. Drop it, Glump. We better go. Quick.
What? How did you not catch him? He's literally going, ooh, and ah. Like, come on, guys. My suspension of disbelief is failing.
We are introduced to the Goblin King and Queen, who kind of just ramble and sneeze.
Yeah, we'll fly.
I thought we were going to flood their mines.
As it turns out, the plan is to flood the mines and to kill all the miners. We are also introduced to Sir Goblin Douchebag.
I don't know his name, and, well, I don't care to remember it, so.
He talks about how the goblins were driven underground by the humans because the humans just weren't happy that they're just being assholes. Well, I can relate. So he wants the people taken prisoner and forced to live underground as revenge. So I get the revenge thing, but wouldn't flooding the mines just drown them too? Actually, wait, the mines are above them, remember? The water's just flowing beneath where they're mining, so sure, you might take out a few miners just going to town further down, but won't they be doing more damage to themselves? That doesn't really make sense, but then again, they are goblins. They're kind of dumb. And then again, the writers and artists probably didn't communicate too well either. Well, who cares? I like the way he talks.
Oh, Mother. We should do something much nastier than flood their mines. We should take revenge!
He's like an angrier Daffy Duck, and I will always approve of that.
You're despicable. We have to dig a tunnel. And then, and this is a really good bit, we creep along the tunnels. Oh, my God.
What? Speak up. Brick! Where the hell are you going? Donde España?
Oh, we don't have one anymore. Just use a portal in the closet.
Where does it go?
Ohio.
That's a good idea.
Well, with impressive parkour skills, like, dude, that's kind of awesome. He tries to leave to warn the others. He ends up going further down underground, where he luckily runs into his father.
Gertie, thank God you're safe.
Father.
I wish I could find my father. I didn't know you lost your dad. Yeah, one day I came home from school, and my mom was with her new boyfriend. I asked where my dad was, and they said he went to a special farm up north. I don't know where that farm is.
Hey, you know what? That might be the same farm my goldfish Frank went to.
The king returns home, and of course, his daughter is delighted to see him. You're back with the milk! The princess tells her father about her godmother and the goblins.
No, it wasn't. This is one of her pigeons.
Yes. I'm sure it wasn't a dream. Goblins? Here?
Yes.
But I thought those were only miners' tales. Then they must be true.
Some people look at the king and say, why would you believe him? Like, criticize him for that. But the thing is, I actually think this is good writing. Now, let me explain why, alright? Now, Irene isn't a liar. She's honest. She's always been good. And if out of the blue, with no, with real consequence, she says, hey, I was attacked by goblins. I'm not playing. I'm not kidding. I think the king would look into that. Like, it's out of her character to make up something as ridiculous as this. Something's up. Maybe it's not goblins, but definitely something's up. Investigate. Like, if the internetster told me that aliens were attacking, I would believe him. Because, like, he would never make up something as ridiculous as that. I mean, he's not a liar.
Yeah, lying is, it's bad, yeah.
The creatures from the underground surface and move forward with an attack at the castle.
How can you guard against something that doesn't exist?
Yeah.
And how are we going to recognise one when we see one? One could walk right up to us and we wouldn't know what it was.
Yeah.
What's that noise?
For king and country. What's that, then? There's someone prowling around here. You hear that? What's that, then? You hear that? There's someone prowling around here. Must have been a wind. For the peace of the kingdom.
Well, this goblin cat with a mullet opens Irene's window and prepares for an attack. But luckily, the princess's cat and this mouse battle the goblin cat to protect her.
I don't understand what happened either. The fact that the cat took a vase to the face is very scary.
Luckily for Irene, she was able to get into that secret door and escape.
Well, her cat's sacrifice was hopefully not in vain. You'll be remembered, cat whose name I can't remember.
Goodness.
What? How did the cat get there? You know what? Fine. It's magic grandma bullshit or something. She seeks out her grandmother, who lies behind the door of hellfire. Like, do we have to call Doom Guy on grandma here?
My child, you're cold and wet. I'll light a fire for you.
You may not get the vibe I'm getting since this is abridged, but this is actually really suspicious and, like, she's acting like a villain. The hellfire door, the way she's talking. I mean, she could easily be, like, the secret villain. I don't know why they set her up to be, like, the trickster villain, but here we are.
By the way, I want you to know, we're not the bad guys. Yeah, we just want a ton of crypto to buy Bugattis.
Hey, I hope you guys get the Bugattis. You deserve them.
They deserve hepatitis. Fuck those guys.
No, man. They're good people who just fell in hard times. They're wonderful people. I want to spend forever with them.
We've been hostage for like a half an hour. How the fuck do you have Stockholms already?
You protect me with your magic.
Yes, but my magic may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You may need a different sort of magic. The sort of magic that is inside everyone, if they dare to find it.
You mean, like, being brave?
Nope. Courage will get you killed. Stay home. Play video games. It's dangerous to go alone. Here, take this.
It is the magic of good against evil, of right against wrong, of doing what you think is right, even when nobody else will help you.
And that magic is called violence.
Here.
It's quite cool.
So her grandmother gives her a magic thread that's tied to this ring, and so when she finds herself in trouble, all she has to do is follow the thread. I mean, she can barely see it, but it'll be there to guide her. Now back on to Curdy. His dad talks about going down to the mines in the morning to figure out what's going on. But Curdy thinks he's more qualified than his dad for some reason, so he takes a ball of twine and he goes off by himself. While exploring the caves, he loses the thread and is swept down the underground river. I mean, wow, look at him go. Good thing those rocks have no friction, aren't jagged, and his bones are indestructible. I mean, damn, the kid must drink tons of milk.
Well, I happen to know that milk helps build strong bones, so drink up.
Well, Mr. Miller told me he never drinks milk. Look at him.
By mistake, he finds a goblin settlement once again, and he decides to investigate it by walking down the middle of the street. Yeah, your dad doesn't know what he's doing, but look at this guy who dies almost 10 times a minute. He's a pro idiot. Still, either he's the luckiest person to exist, or a sneak stat is insane. Curdy somehow stumbles once again into a spot where he can easily eavesdrop on the goblins.
Who's stupid? Yeah, well, we'll have to get rid of them then, won't we?
So I have a bit to explain. The movie does a really poor job in explaining this, and it's kind of boring with the whole dialogue they go to kind of say this, but their toe's a weak point. Yeah, their one toe is their weak point. I bring this up because it implies a toe fetish.
Let me suck on them toes. I need those toes. My mouth.
But it also points out how stupid it is that he'll just come out and say it.
They're called toes, stupid. Yeah, well, we'll have to get rid of them then, won't we?
So you're saying that when our soldiers' heads are cut off in battle, they die? Why, yes, Your Majesty. Oh, I'm so smart and brilliant. You see, I come from a line of siblings getting married, having babies. My pure blood has not tainted my brilliant brain. And I've read plenty of Facebook articles or the headlines. Same thing. So, if we sent our men into combat and they cut their heads off before fighting, they can't die in combat. Aren't I brilliant? Imagine an immortal army. Yes. Your Highness, that's brilliant. Why, thank you. And for your wise agreement, I shall give you immortality as well. Thanks. Wait. Execute this man.
So they intend to kidnap the princess and force her to marry the Goblin Prince, making him the king of the humans.
If only that worked. You see, I've had a princess locked up in my room for about a couple months now. She eats all my food, spends all my money, plays all my video games, and she would not agree to marry me.
It sounds like you're the prisoner. Why do you want to marry her anyway? She really cute or something?
She's alright. I want to marry her because she has a complete Super Nintendo collection.
What are you, an idiot? You can just emulate those games.
What's an emulate?
Unfortunately, Curdy falls and he's seen by the Goblin royalty.
Oh, a fanboy.
Get him! Hit him!
Man, our ultimate strategy of just holding weapons isn't working. So Curdy begins to attack their toes.
Yeah, I'd be terrified too. Clogs are indestructible. I mean, we make tanks in the shape of clogs because of just how durable they are.
Soft in your heart! And soft in the head!
I I can still sing.
Stop it! Stop it! I can't stop it! That noise!
What a weird response. And yeah, it works. And yeah, he should have done that right away. But. You may have me hostage, but I can still sing! Peter, Mr. Sticker Penis in your...
Don't you dare disservice country music that way.
Anyway, because he won't take the hook, they push him into a hole and place a big boulder in front of it.
Boulder! Yeah, trap him! Hide him! We'll crush him!
And in 3 days, they will move the boulder, and he will be gone, as he has ascended to heaven. Curdy Christ.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
After having a dream where the ghost of her grandmother cosplays as Mufasa,
Remember who you are. You are my son.
This is it, Turnip. What Grandmother meant. We've got to follow the thread.
bitch, you crazy. We can't leave. They're making biscuits and gravy for breakfast tomorrow. So she sneaks out of the castle too.
Wait, I just realized she's not gonna tell her dad, you know, the king, that she was attacked? I mean, wouldn't it be the first thing you would do? You know, you'd be like, hey, Dad.
Hey, daughter.
Hey, you want to be in this bit?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're friggin' sweet. Father.
Yes, my sweet daughter, who I would give the whole world for I am a king.
I was attacked by goblins last night.
All right, I will send my men there and take care of the goblin problem.
I did it!
And she goes by herself and tells nobody.
She follows a magic thread into the caves when this happens. So she gets to a pile of rocks and the string is telling her to go through it. Is she crying about it? Like, they're not big, but... Oh, I'm sorry, princess. Is moving 3 pounds of rocks too much for you? While you march into a stronghold with creatures intent on killing you? Yeah, she cries about it. Meanwhile, the goblins talk about what to do with Curdy and the humans.
No, we'll wait till he's too weak to sing, then we'll kill him.
But Mother, please! Oh, can't we keep him? I could do such nasty things to him. I really could.
Be patient. Then you can have as many of the Sun People as you like and do what you want with them.
Oh, outrageous!
Hey, you can't say that and make that face.
He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
So yeah, with that little detour out of the way, the kitten shows the princess that if you put actual effort into something, things can get done. So the princess begins to dig her way through the pile of rocks.
It's that boy! It can't be. Is that you, Cardi?
What was that?
Cardi! Cardi!
Who's there?
It's me, Irene.
So yeah, the kid sang nonstop for God knows how long. But hey, it worked out for him.
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on.
Are you crazy? That's where the goblins are.
It's all right. I've got the thread.
Yes, follow this magic string I have. It was given to me by my dead grandmother from hell. Come, Curdy, follow the thread. Come, Curdy, join us in hell.
I must be out of my mind. The goblins half kill me, and I go straight back in there. And all because of a girl.
Welcome to puberty. It's gonna be really hard to listen to your brain because now your balls are so much louder.
Oh, how come you found me? Underground, right in the middle of the mountain.
Simple. I followed Grandmother's thread.
Come on. Thread? Grandmother?
A grandmother? Pfft, girl, you're delusional. Grandmothers only exist in fairy tales. Now come on, we got some goblins to catch. So, guess where the thread takes them. Remember when I said the grandmother seems really like nefarious? You know, like evil? Well, you know, no, the thread's supposed to lead them away from danger, but, well...
She leads him to literally fire and brimstone. Look how fucking scary this is.
Quick, turn back.
No, trust me.
Hey, Doof.
Yeah?
They're asleep.
Oh, we should totally escape!
I hope her mom gets shot for raising the arbiter of retards.
That word's bad.
Hey, go fuck yourself, you overly sensitive, pussy-ass piece of shit! Hope your farts hurt and bleed, pussy!
Who's this arbiter of retards?
They make it to the Goblin royal bedroom where...
The Queen's shoes.
She's got 6 toes.
I'll cash app you $10 for some pics.
Well, they're caught because I don't know what the fuck they were doing. So they continue to follow that thread while being chased by the goblins, who really take their time. The good news is that they shake the goblins and get outside.
Look, Cuddy, the moon.
What a story, Mark.
Irene decides, instead of talking to her dad, she decides to show Curdy, her grandmother, like how a kid shows her friend their brand new Xbox.
Grandmother, I've brought someone to see you.
Whoa, her grandmother is a gaslighting ass bitch.
Well?
Through here. Now you'll have to believe me.
Hold it. Back it up. Look at that smug little shit. See? I told you grandparents aren't real. Like, kid, who the fuck do you think raised your parents? It wasn't Coco Melon.
Let's say for the sake of the argument, grandparents aren't real, okay? Alright, fine. But why would you want to be smarmy against your friend who is a very powerful politician and is having a mental disorder? Like, we already got plenty of those people in real life. Why would you want to mess with them? It's really scary.
Look, I'm glad you rescued me, but I don't have time to play games.
This isn't a game.
No, it's dead serious. The goblins have a plan and you're a part of it. We can't waste our time with invisible grandmothers.
You don't believe me, do you?
Well...
But I thought we were friends.
That's right, Internetster. As my friend, you need to believe in my God.
I don't believe in God.
Yes, you do. You believe in her.
I believe.
Curdy, believe it or not, does the smartest thing done in the entire movie, possibly in all of cinema. He gets the guards.
Guard! Guard! I have to see the king!
Goblins!
Stop! Who goes there?
Shoot it! Stop! You violated the law.
Shoot it!
Oh!
And before you ask, I don't know why he did that.
Oh no, it's a boy.
Oh yeah. It's not my fault.
How can we see in the dark? Could have been one of those creatures.
Yeah.
Okay, well the kid had it coming, let's be honest.
So the next morning... Wait. Are you telling me?
No. She sat there for hours? Yeah, fuck the king, fuck Curdy, fuck all the miners and citizens. No. She's gonna sit there and pout. God, what a bitch.
Good thing she finally tells her father, you know, the king, about the goblins attacking.
Hallelujah!
Double the guard, at once. Double the guard!
I'm still in shock. Finally, a movie where the characters do something that makes sense! Finally! Praise be to Miku!
Praise Miku!
Praise Miku!
Well, the nanny, who somehow found time to get hammered, goes to get even more hammered, but she soon discovers that the goblins are invading.
I don't have a comment for this. ReactBot?
I'll have what she's having. Doof, I warned you about using ReactBot. Now your drinking water privileges are revoked.
Oh.
This is why Blue Lives Matter.
So, for whatever reason, it looks like Curdy is sleeping in jail when he gets a visitor.
Hello, Curdy. You know who I am?
Irene's grandmother.
Yes.
Then you're for real.
Lie still. I've come to make you better.
Yeah, she healed him. She's secretly Jesus.
Curdy finds a sword and picks it up with the intent to fight for the princess. So Curdy uses his sword to hit the goblins in the toes with the hilt, and you know, there was a mace back there, but you know, work harder and not smarter. So he finds Irene to tell her about the goblin invasion.
The goblins are here. Stay inside and lock your door. I'll help fight them off.
Can't I come too?
No. Stay here where it's safe.
You will come back though, won't you?
I'll be back. That's a promise!
And they were never heard from again.
Did you hear that screaming? Yeah, it's just the princess screaming again. She is so overdramatic. So yeah, so far so good. The goblins are successful in their sneaking mission.
Snake, are you okay?
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
The guards do finally end up fighting the menaces. They should heed the words of Curdy that really don't make sense.
Stamp on their feet! You have to stamp on their feet. That's the only place you can hurt them. And sing. They can't stand singing.
Kid, I'm too high for this. I just wanted to, you know, to die them.
Unfortunately, they have the king and over here!
Wait, I wonder if, is he here? Yep, and there he is.
The king hulks his way out of the snakes and joins the fight. But really, Curdy is a champion here as he takes down the Goblin Queen.
I'm stuck! Get me out of this!
So I'm not kidding. As Curdy fought for his life, the king teaches that fucking air lesson.
At them! At them! Forward! Push her back!
Nitrogen can kiss my ass.
So yeah, the guards also sing, and that causes the goblins to retreat.
If I start singing, will you guys leave?
Can you sing well?
I saw a cat burning alive.
We'd probably just kill ya.
Irene's cat. What's this? Where's Froglip?
Oh, calm yourself, my boy. What is it?
Where's the princess? Where's Irene?
The princess! Oh no! My child, not my child! Irene!
Irene!
Where's the princess?
But they're too late. The princess is gone.
By the way, while this horn doesn't sound like a horn, it sounds cool as hell. Like, I'm being serious.
Flood the mine! A message from the king! We're ordered to flood the mine!
The good news is that the miners built a wall to divert the water. I'm not sure how this works since they're underground. To be fair though, nothing about these locations makes sense. The peak of how the mines make no damn sense is coming up. So Curdy sits in his room when he comes to a realization.
Your Majesty, get everyone out. They're trying to flood the mine, but we blocked it up. There's only one way the water can escape.
Lord save us!
And I can't find Princess Irene. She's not in her room.
Find her, my boy. We must find her.
So wait, the deep underground mines is above where the castle is, even though it's underground, and so when they diverted the water, when the water almost flooded the mines, they diverted it, and so it went into the castle. It went upward. No, whoever directed this should have learned a thing or two about locations, you know?
Anyway, Curdy continues his search for Irene.
Cuddy, look out!
Froglet!
Don't you come one step nearer, or I'll wring her neck.
Curdy tries to warn Daffy Duck here that the tunnel is death, but...
You don't really think I'll be fooled by that old trick? I'm not stupid!
Shoot him now! Shoot him now! You keep out of this. He doesn't have to shoot you now. He does so have to shoot me now. I demand that you shoot me now.
When I was a kid, I thought about how cool it would be to have the lower floor of my house flood, so I could have a really cool in-ground swimming pool. These guys are so lucky. I mean, think about how much fun they could have. From upstairs, the sky, the gargoyles. Where isn't this water coming from? But yeah, as these goblins are being just swept away, Curdy here just finds a rock or something to grab onto. I mean, I don't want him to die, but come on, man. He's got more lives than a cat. Irene is then seen floating down the current, and Curdy catches her. Are you gonna try it all? I mean, you're literally becoming dead weight.
You've got to swim! Kick with your legs!
I can't kick.
Yes, you can!
I can't kick. You just have to save me.
I need your help!
No, you just have to save me.
After a happy reunion, guess who comes for the final showdown?
Aw, he just wants a hug.
Well, long story short, Irene bops the foot and Curdy does a crane kick, sending Sylvester to his watery death.
I slipped.
Well, now that you massacred all of your enemies and destroyed the castle, things are happy-dappy-do.
Well, I made you a promise.
Oh, what a tease. That's like cracking a pack of Magic the Gathering and getting, a crappy card and... Oh, actually, that's pretty good.
Everyone sings a song of joy while watching their enemies draw their final breaths. Happy fucking rainbows and shit, and the movie ends.
Finally, the movie's done. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not a bad movie. You know, I made fun of it and everything, but the animation was pretty good. The music could have been better, but the story wasn't too bad either, despite how stupid it was at points. I mean, it's a fun, magical romp to sit your kid in front of, and it's imaginative, and so, you know, I can't hate it too much.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Cool. Where's Dr. Wankenstein?
Here!
What did you do to Rob?
I turned his blood into Mountain Dew Code Red. No, why have you taken Doof hostage?
We just wanted the chip that made the crypto coins.
Well, you can't have it. It's gonna make me millions of dollars.
What kind of crypto does it make anyway?
Oh, dink doink. Logan Paul said it was gonna take us to the moon.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me. It's worth literally $0.
You trusted Logan Paul?
Well, yeah. Why would he lie?
Dink Doink was rugged up years ago.
Oh. Well, darn. I guess I have to find another way to make money.
Fuck this. I'm out of here.
Nope. Yeah.
Jesus, why did you kill him?
Well, I can't let people know I made a stupid investment.
Okay. Oh God, are you gonna kill us too?
Of course not. You're still in investments. That's working out.
What are we still working out?
I don't even know.
Wait, what are you doing?
Looking up what crypto's even worth having.
You've had the internet this whole time and you never once asked for help?
It's not a phone, you fucking idiot.
You're a fucking moron.
No, you're just a mean loser, dude. You ever think that maybe this whole thing is your fault to begin with? Who left the door unlocked?
What? Who are you?
Wittgenstein got me the animated waifu hologram. Guys, I'm gonna need a little time to myself.
Is she gonna get naked?
You're goddamn right.
Yeah, it's gonna get sticky in here, Emma. Enjoy.
I'm out.
Are you hosting the show now? Are you funny? Tell a joke. Tell a joke.